Hello everyone, my name is the last Dragonborn, and today uh, we are reviewing a battle. It's about the Kingdom of Hungary and the Dutch of Austria, played by two friends, and they are doing a river crossing. And yeah, uh, in their decks, I think Austria is outnumbered by their counterpart. Yeah, like 1k troops almost. So yeah, it's a lot. But I think they have the best because the best are expensive and the cheap are, you know, doesn't take a lot of money. But when you have good troops um, like elite troops in your army, you can destroy numbers with them. So the numbers doesn't count here because you have a river crossing and you can't cross or outflank or do something. You just have to hold these two choke points, and the best troops can break the other troops. So here just depends on how good are the troops itself. So yeah, if you have you see here, if you have late troops, those are good. Even the militia spearmen, but they are still militia. So yeah, it's a bit laggy, but I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, the Duchy of Austria has three archers, two crossbowmen of mercenary Genoese, one of the best skirmish units in the mode. By the way, we're playing 1212 AD, so yeah, it's one of the best mods out there for Attila. And yeah, also they have like one dismounted Austrian Ritter and one unit of Boganish Walzen, I think, and four units of Austrian foot, no, 5 units of Austrian foot Ritter, and 2 units of Bohemian infantry, mercenary Bohemian infantry. And on the cavalry side, I see that they have just the Austria had only two sold Ritter and general bodyguard, all of them being early. So it's just uh, not the best, but they have some. I see some experience on them. That's good. On the Hungary side, we have like 5 militia spearmen, uh, 6 militia spearmen, 2 Saxon militia halberdiers, uh, 3 units of Szekely foot archers. I'm not wrong, yeah. 2 units of Moldavian warriors, or no, 4 units of Moldavian warriors, and 1 unit of swordsmen that are late. Also, they have, I think, militias, Fekete Sereg, that unit, and yeah, I don't think they have any shock units. They don't have. On the cavalry side, they have just units. One of servants. Let's say that they are servants, and the king's bodyguard that are high, so they're not late. They don't have a lot of late units. They have some, but they are kind of too cheap. The militia spearmen aren't so good. They are good of holding the ground, but in formation. But if you are trying to attack the other units, it's not good. You're gonna regret doing that, and your units will be massacred by the enemy units. So let's begin. The first thing is that you have to secure the straits, because if they get the fight in the land, like here, if they get like here the battle, they get any ground on this side of the river, this battle can change, if they get any ground. So you have to battle like here, in the middle of the crossings. Austria is in disadvantage, but they have good units. Hungary has the numbers, but they don't have the best units. They have some good units, like the Moldavian warriors are decent. The halberdiers aren't so good, like militia spearmen too. The high units, they have some good archers. The late archers are so good, but the crossbowmen, they are better than this. They also have the shields, the Pavis shields. It seems that they don't have a stance. They are just put like that. They don't have any formation, and that's not good. And on this side, this is a bad mistake from the beginning for Hungary for not getting this land here, because now he has time to reinforce that flank and just hold the ground here on the strait of on the river. And if he has come with his infantry and form like a circle, a mini circle here, and those two units will come here or just try to attack and reinforce one units of spearmen. That will be okay, I think. But that depends on what the battle evolves on this side. Anyway, let's get here, because here is the best of the war, of the battle. I see that skirmishers are attacking each other on the banks of the river. And I think the mercenary Bohemian infantry are in formation, maybe. Yeah, they're not in formation. They are focusing their skirmishers, so that's not a point. Yeah, they are now in position of holding, but the best holdout for the battle on the river cross battles, the best holdout here is like on the middle ground of the river, because they can't push your units inside the other side of the bank, like here. They can push your troops here because you are in the middle here. You just have to reinforce and just send the halberdiers here and reinforce with the halberdiers and just massacre his units if you can do that. This river crossing are good with pikemen and halberdiers if you have. If not, try to reinforce to have like reinforcement to hold the units, the line. This is it's a big mistake for him because he's not advancing with these units here. Now it's kind of late because he got some reinforcements, but he has a lot of units and just standing with them there, that's not good. But anyway, let's speed up a little bit because nothing is happening right now. It's just skirmishing each other. Yeah, so the mercenary Genoese crossbowmen are better than the Szekely foot archers. They are good too, the Szekely, but you can't defeat the Genoese because they have a lot of buffs, and they were good even in real life. So yeah, they have like the Pavis shield that they like you know shielded behind it. And now the battle begins, I see, with the charge from the Austrians, because I see the Hungarians doesn't want to make any stands, like the best stand that you can have with this militia spearmen. You could have them here, and he couldn't do anything, just try to skirmish in their sides from the banks, but anything else you can't do. And here it's a good tactic, you have the halberdiers, you can just throw them there, but you can just form here a line and try to outflank with some units. You can also try to skirmish them down if they try to outflank with some tactics. On this side is still standstill, no one is doing anything, so let's move on. The battle is commencing in the banks of the Hungarians. As you see, right now, the halberdiers here are dealing some damage. I don't know why they are losing decisively here. Maybe because he was showing them like maybe something happened badly for them, their position or something like that. Of course, he's trying now to skirmish them down. This is a good tactic. Let them come and you can charge them and then support with the infantry. On this side, he's kind of losing the Austrians. I don't know who is winning, by the way, so we shall see. I see that the battle is evolving into a meat grinder kind of thing. What I noticed that the archers are dealing a lot of damage to these units. One mistake from the Austrians is that they throw a lot of troops again in the lines. You could have just preserved the units and hold the ground in the banks here, and let them come to your bank and then charge with the dismounted Austrian reiter, or try to attack them with the mercenary crossbowmen. So yeah, it's not a big mistake, but it cost you some troops because they had like the halberdiers. I don't know why is he retreating his halberdiers, because that will just get his troops killed. That's a bad mistake on the Hungary side. But without halberdiers, he could have lost this flank, because his militia spearmen aren't so good in melee. They are good on holding the ground for a while, but in long, like prolonged melee, they can be defeated by swordsmen or just melee infantry in general.
Our men have rallied.
On this side, is not doing anything because, of course, Austria can't do anything because they are outnumbered, and Hungary has a lot of troops but doing nothing. You can just attack, see what the battles or the skirmish here evolves in, or just pursue the cavalry with your cavalry and try to grab them, like don't let them run.
The men are wavering. A unit is running from the enemy.
And you know, reinforce with some units when you engage their cavalry. But if they try to run, they don't have anywhere to run. You have cavalry, you can charge the swordsmen and then reinforce them with the other infantry. And also you can take some units and try to let them here in the bank, not to try to come here on your side to attack. With what we shall see.
Our men are breaking off.
That's a big rout for the Austrians. They were outnumbered, so that's a point. It's kind of bad that Hungary just hold the ground. You have more numbers, like here you have more numbers, why are you holding? It's just if you are trying to have more fun, you just have to go and try to risk it, you know. You have more troops, that's the question, you know. You have more troops, why are you not pursuing these troops here? Because these are just standing still, not doing
Our
anything.
men have regrouped.
Anyway, I see that I think he's trying to shoot down his dismounted Austrian reiter or whatever they called, by the Szekely footmen. He can also just grind down with the archers their infantry, because the archers is so good. The Genoese are so good. So yeah, let's speed up a little bit. I see he's trying to attack or doing something. Here is something good, like you see here. Oh my god, this is a bad move from Hungary. His archers can decimate his infantry that is trying to outflank his Austrian reiter, like the shock troops. This is so good. He's moving his cavalry. Is a turning point right now, because he's trying to outflank this and finish off his troops here. but because he has like militia, spearmen, or
The
things
men
like
are
this,
running! Stand and fight, damn you!
they can't hold forever.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat! Their unit has rallied!
Because their general came here, almost the whole flank just broke.
Our general is under attack!
Yeah, the Austrians didn't have any chance from the beginning, I think, because they were outnumbered. They had some chances, but if you get aggressive when you don't have the numbers, it's just
Our men
kind of
return to the fight!
impossible. The Hungary could have got more aggressive. This was too defensive. It's like doing nothing, just standing on the banks and waiting for the enemy to attack. You know, it's not kind of fun to do this. You just, if you have the numbers, attack. But
Our
yeah,
men run from the enemy! This is
Austrians could have
shameful!
a chance, a hard one, but they could have won kind of easily. Oh my god, look at that charge in that infantry. It's just throwing your infantry in nothing. Uh,
Our men are breaking off!
oh my god, look at the Hungary. The Hungarians are just. How this cavalry came here? Oh, they think they kind of broke
The
too.
men are running! Stand and fight, damn you!
It's a pity that their shock troops just died.
Enemy units have been
This
rallied!
charge, man. Okay, it's too laggy. I don't know why, but it's kind of laggy. Whatever. Their units are kind of coming back, but why? Because a lot of troops of the Austrian side are not coming back. That's a thing. Here it's kind of balanced, a little bit in the favor of Hungary, but I think they still have a little chance if we can break this Hungarian army, like minor here skirmishers, because they are almost all of them losing decisively. So they can do that. They're cavalry, man. They have good cavalry, I see. No, it's just early, so we can say that is good. But in the same way, we can, if you had Austria, if had the like late cavalry, they could have charged even into uh, spearmen units. So, oh my God, look at that route. That's a massive route. I think because of the general and the cavalry and archers doing the job. We shall see at the end who is the master of the field, who has a lot of killed like units. Now this side can't hold anymore, but he has his cavalry, has a lot of archer units. So yeah, right now it's just attacking the enemy units and try to route them out.
The enemy general is dead!
It's game over for the Hungarians. Look at the route. Oh my God, this was a turning point. The turning point when they defeated that mob here, and now it's game over for the Hungarians.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
I thought that they will lose, the Austrians, to be honest, when they lost the battle here. It's kind of a shame that that the Hungarians didn't cross and try to attack this part here. It's their
Our forces have
fault.
found their courage! Back to the fight!
Yeah, so I had to pause a little bit. These are the results. The Austrians, the dismounted Austrian Ritter, has a lot of kills. Oh my god, look at the general. Oh, the cavalry. Yeah, the cavalry did all the job almost. The shock troops and these units of infantry did some job, but all of them is now it's almost no units. Just this Bohemian infantry is under 19 kills, but the rest are just above 50% kills. So yeah, the Austrians did a lot. They had some good units. The Austrians had some good units, but getting just militia and spearmen aren't so good, you know. They had good kills like the Moldavians here, the swordsmen that were late, and also the some of his cavalry, but and some of his archers. But you know, if he had a lot of chances to attack. You know, I understand the first encounter when he had the encounter with the bigger Austrian mob or army when on the left side, but on the right side he could have just attacked that three cavalry and with his units, you know, until the reinforcement came. And also he could have sent his cavalry to engage his cavalry and send some reinforcements from his militia spearmen or whatever. But you know, in the end, it's your decision at that point. If you are thinking otherwise or just looking another way, you could have forgotten about that flank and just leave it like that. So yeah, shout out to Trader and Black Knight. Thank you for sending me the replay. And yeah, this is the battle. If you want more, don't forget to like, leave a comment down below, and thank you for staying until until now. Okay, so thank you. See you in the next one. Goodbye.